Thinking about moving? Hold up. Some states are losing residents faster than you can say goodbye. In this video, we're diving into the 10 fastest dying states in the US. From sky-high living costs to economic instability and a lack of opportunities, these states are facing serious challenges. Let's explore why people are leaving and what you need to know before considering a move to these areas. First up, number 10, we have California, the land of sun, surf, and skyrocketing prices. This state has been a magnet for dreamers for decades, but lately it's become a bit of a nightmare for many. Imagine nearly 39 million people deciding to leave in just 1 year. It's not just the Hollywood elites like Elon Musk who are packing up. Regular folks are fleeing too. Why? The cost of living here is insane. Housing? Unaffordable. Groceries? Outrageous. Transportation and healthcare? Through the roof. It's like living in paradise but paying for it with your soul and your savings. But wait, there's more. California's infrastructure is crumbling. Roads, bridges, public transportation systems, you name it, it's falling apart. Frequent natural disasters like wildfires and earthquakes don't help. The state's strict regulations and high taxes have driven businesses away. Major cities like San Francisco and Los Angeles are struggling with homelessness, making urban decay a daily reality. All these factors make California a tough place to stay. On number 9, we have Pennsylvania, the Keystone State. This state seems to be losing its Keystone appeal. High taxes, shaky fiscal stability, and rising unemployment are driving people away. From 2021 to 2022, the state saw a 0.32% dip in population. The Appalachian Mountains may offer stunning views, but the financial landscape is anything but picturesque. People are leaving in search of more stable economic ground, and who can blame them? When your wallet's feeling the pinch, it's time to find a new place to call home. The economic downturn in Pennsylvania has hit hard, particularly in rural areas. Many industries that once thrived, like coal and steel, have been in decline for years, leading to high unemployment rates. Urban areas aren't faring much better, with increasing taxes and cost of living making it difficult for people to sustain themselves. Crime rates in some areas have seen an uptick, contributing to the exodus. Moreover, the state's healthcare system has been under strain, with hospital closures in rural areas forcing residents to travel long distances for medical care. Coming in next at number 8, Oregon, it is like that friend who's beautiful on the outside but has some serious issues beneath the surface. Sure, the natural beauty is breathtaking, but high housing costs and unpopular policies are pushing people out. The unaffordability of living in this scenic state has driven many to pack up and head to more affordable places like Texas. The result? A notable population decline as folks seek greener and cheaper pastures. Oregon's housing market is out of control. Prices have soared, making it difficult for both new buyers and renters. The state's policies around land use and housing development have restricted the supply of new homes, driving prices up even further. The cost of living in general is high, with expensive groceries, healthcare, and utilities adding to the burden. The state's tax policies haven't provided much relief. Additionally, Oregon's political climate and certain policy decisions have caused frustration among residents. Sliding in at number 7 is Rhode Island. This state may be rich in history and charm, but it's not enough to keep people around. Between 2021 and 2022, the state saw a 0.3% population drop. The median house price here is a whopping $462,000, and with limited economic growth opportunities, it's becoming a tough sell. Starting a small business? Good luck with that. The high costs are making it hard for residents to stay, let alone thrive. One of the biggest issues is the lack of economic diversity. Rhode Island's economy is heavily dependent on a few sectors, such as education and healthcare, which don't provide enough job opportunities for everyone. The state's tax environment isn't helping either. High property and income taxes make it difficult for both individuals and businesses to thrive. Aging roads and bridges need significant investment, and public transportation options are limited. Additionally, the state's education system, while boasting some excellent schools, is facing funding challenges that affect the overall quality of education. Next up at number 6 is Mississippi, a state stuck in a time warp. Development is slow, and infrastructure improvements are few and far between. The result? A 0.32% population decline, with about 9,500 people saying goodbye to the Magnolia State. The poverty rate is an eye-watering 19.4%, and low income rates, combined with a lack of facilities and technology, make it a hard place to live. With limited access to quality schools and affordable health care, people are leaving in droves for better opportunities. Mississippi's economic development has been sluggish at best. The state has struggled to attract new industries and investments, leading to a lack of job opportunities. Many areas, especially rural ones, suffer from high unemployment rates and limited access to job training and educational programs. Healthcare access is another major issue. Many residents face long drives to reach hospitals and clinics, and the state's healthcare infrastructure is underfunded and overburdened. Education in Mississippi is also a significant concern. The state ranks low in terms of educational outcomes, with many schools lacking the resources needed to provide a high-quality education. Moving up at number 5 is Hawaii. Living here sounds like a dream, right? Wrong. The cost of living in this island paradise is anything but dreamy. With a drastic population decline of 0.48%, or about 7,000 people, it's clear that not everyone can afford the high prices here. The average living index in Hawaii is 179, compared to the US average of 100. Housing costs are particularly brutal, making it tough for many to stay. Paradise lost, indeed. Housing prices in Hawaii are astronomical. The limited land available for development, coupled with high demand, has driven prices through the roof. Many residents find themselves priced out of the market, unable to afford even modest homes. The rental market isn't much better, with high rents making it difficult for people to save and invest in their future. The cost of everyday living in Hawaii is also exceptionally high. Groceries, utilities, and transportation costs are all significantly above the national average. Additionally, Hawaii's job market is limited. The economy is heavily reliant on tourism, which can be volatile and is susceptible to global events. Coming in at number 4 is Louisiana. This state had a significant population loss of 37,000 people, a 0.8% decrease. High poverty rates and a struggling economy are the main culprits. With an extreme poverty rate of 19.6% and limited work opportunities, it's no wonder folks are leaving. Since 2010, things have only gotten worse, and the state's high unemployment rates aren't helping. It's a tough place to live, and many are deciding it's just not worth the struggle. The state's economy has been hit hard by a decline in traditional industries like oil and gas. While these industries once provided numerous jobs and economic stability, they have been shrinking, leaving many without work. The state has struggled to diversify its economy and attract new industries to fill the gap. Education is another significant issue in Louisiana. The state ranks low in terms of educational performance, with many schools lacking the necessary resources to provide a quality education. This has prompted families to move to states with better school systems. The lack of educational opportunities has also had a ripple effect on the workforce, with many young people leaving the state for better prospects elsewhere. Number 3 on our list is West Virginia. The state might boast the lowest cost of living in the country, but that's not enough to keep people around. The state's population has shrunk by about 10,000 people, or 0.84%. Despite the affordable living, the economy here is ranked as the 4th worst in the US. Job opportunities are scarce, and high poverty rates make it difficult for families to get by. Quality education and employment opportunities are hard to come by, prompting many to seek better prospects elsewhere. The decline of the coal industry has hit West Virginia particularly hard. Once the backbone of the state's economy, coal mining has been in steady decline due to environmental regulations and competition from cheaper, cleaner energy sources. This has led to significant job losses and economic instability in many communities that were dependent on mining. In addition to economic woes, West Virginia faces serious public health challenges. The state has some of the highest rates of opioid addiction and overdose deaths in the nation. This crisis has devastated communities, strained public health resources, and contributed to the state's declining population. West Virginia's education system also struggles. Many schools are underfunded, leading to lower educational outcomes. The runner-up at number 2 is Illinois. This state is seeing a mass exodus with a population loss of about 104,000 people, or 0.82%. High taxes, an expensive lifestyle, and a poor economy are driving people away, especially from Chicago. The high cost of living, including housing, taxes, and utilities, makes it tough for residents to stay. Many are looking for states where their money can go further, and Illinois just isn't cutting it. Chicago, the state's largest city, faces significant issues contributing to the decline. High crime rates, especially violent crime, make residents feel unsafe, prompting many to move to safer areas. The state's fiscal problems are also a significant issue. Illinois has one of the highest property tax rates in the country, and its underfunded pension system leads to budget deficits and cuts in public services. This financial instability creates uncertainty and makes it difficult for residents to plan for the future. Additionally, high corporate taxes and extensive regulations have driven many businesses to relocate to more business-friendly states, leading to job losses and fewer opportunities for residents. Finally, at number 1, we have New York. If you can make it here, you can make it anywhere. Or so they say. But it seems like more and more people are deciding they'd rather make it somewhere else. With a population decline of 0.91%, or around 80,000 people, New Yorkers are fleeing the high tax rates and astronomical cost of living. Housing costs here are off the charts, and the overall cost of living is significantly higher than the national average. Remote work opportunities are prompting many to leave the hustle and bustle for more affordable locales. Sky-high rents and real estate prices make it difficult for many to afford even basic accommodations. The COVID-19 pandemic accelerated the exodus, with many people realizing they could maintain their New York salaries while enjoying a lower cost of living elsewhere. Quality of life issues have also played a role. The fast-paced, high-stress lifestyle isn't for everyone, and crime rates in certain areas have raised safety concerns. High taxes and extensive regulations burden both individuals and businesses, driving many to relocate to states with more favorable tax climates. So, there you have it, the 10 fastest dying states in the US. From California's high cost to New York's stressful lifestyle, these states face serious challenges. Before you move, do your homework and ensure your new state offers more than just a place to live. Considering going international instead? Check out our video on 10 countries where Americans are not welcome. To find out where you might face less than friendly welcomes, thank you for watching. Stay awesome.